Welcome to Lunatic Tarot. My name is Christina. For my description and all that good jazz, all that good information, you can look in the box down below. Today we're going to be doing a reading for our Leo friends for June 2024 when it comes to matters of the heart. If anything else should pop out along the way, I'll be sure to read it. But for now, that's the intention that I'm going into this with. The cards are shuffled, so without further ado, let's get started. All right, Spirit, what can we tell my Leo friends for June 2024? Starting with the Queen of Pentacles. Ooh, the Ace of Cups. We'll do one more. All right. Okay, Leo. At the bottom of the deck, we're starting with the Justice card. I don't know why that mirror image is really popping out at me. Maybe some of you guys are doing some self-evaluating. I don't know. Let's put this to the side and sort of go through the cards here. Okay, like I said, we have, I'm sorry, it wasn't the Queen of Pentacles. It was the Nine of Pentacles. The Nine of Cups. Wow. The Four of Pentacles. The Ace of Cups. The Seven of Swords. And then finally we have the Page of Cups. Wow, okay, Leo, what's going on here? Give me a second to kind of peep the vibe. Okay, all right, this is the first storyline I'm getting. Leo, I feel like, first of all, you guys are in a really great space, okay? Mind, body, soul. I think you feel beautiful. I think you're looking fucking beautiful. Maybe, you know, the Justice card, that looking in the reflection. I think you guys are feeling yourselves right now. You know, we got the Nine of Pentacles. We got the Nine of Cups. I mean, when it comes to being emotionally fulfilled, stable, right where you want to be, on a good road, contentment. I mean, you guys kind of have it all with those two cards. We've got the Four of Pentacles here, so I get an energy of you really wanting to protect that, right? I get this feeling that you're not in the business of just going around giving yourself to anyone, and I don't mean in a sexual nature, could be, but I mean more so energy-wise, right? Like, I don't feel like you guys are just giving anyone the time of day. I think the Leo I'm talking to has true value and appreciation for where they are today and who they are, and doesn't want to make that vulnerable. So with that said, here's the storyline I'm getting, okay? It may change, but this is what I'm getting. Leo, I think there might be somebody that you could be interested in right now. And I think it would be like new. This doesn't feel like a past person or somebody who's been around a long time. For me, this feels like it's somebody new, somebody you're really attracted to, somebody you're just starting to like vibe with and kiki with, and it's new, you know what I mean? Like, you could work with this person, you know, maybe you just met them. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But the energy feels cute and new and flirtatious and, you know. And I feel like whoever this person is, like I said, they caught your eye. There's a little bit of an attraction and just a funny vibe between you guys. But I also feel like you don't want to, like you're almost prone to second guessing yourself when it comes to things, because maybe you've been through some shit or something, and now you're out on the other side, where when it comes to matters of the heart, I wonder whether you question yourself, and then also with being in such an amazing place right now, you know, to thine own self be true, like, should I make this person, should I get closer to them, kind of thing, you know what I mean? We're going to do some clarifying, but I feel like there's potential here. We've got the Page of Cups and the Ace of Cups, baby. I mean, come on. And you see how in this card, I love this card, because you see how he's daydreaming there. And if you look closely, you see the pig flying, when pigs fly. It's a card that talks about daydreaming and seeing possibilities in something when it comes to matters of the heart, right? So it's new, it's fresh. Let's get into clarifying. I want to get into this. All right, Spirit. I want to start with the Seven of Swords. Spirit, what can you tell me about the Seven of Swords? You got the Hanged Man, the Seven of Pentacles, and the Seven of Cups. Got double sevens here. Ace of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, that's exactly what this is about. So the Seven of Swords can talk about self-deceit, right? Which in this case, I think that's what it's talking about. Questioning yourself. Making sure you're not putting yourself in situations that aren't true to you. And you got the Ace of Swords at the bottom of the deck. This is the card that talks about being at the top of your A game when it comes to intuition, messages from Spirit, and having that divine portal open that you're receiving messages from your intuition. Okay? This is clarity. This is the card of clarity and being present mindfully. Now these cards here, you got the Seven of Pentacles, the Seven of Cups, and the Hanged Man. That Seven of Cups, you see how he's kind of looking at all those bowls on the beach, and he's just hesitant and not real sure which one to pick there. You know, maybe some confusion. And well, that Hangman, this green card here, comes in, and the Hangman talks about seeing things from different perspectives. Okay? And then you have the Seven of Pentacles at the very end, which is a card that talks about sowing what you reap. These cards together are talking about, if I invest in somebody, if I go after somebody, is my payoff going to be there? Is this somebody that if I put my energy in, are they going to do the same thing back? And I get the feeling that, oops, I'm sorry. I get the feeling that you've been down a road before where maybe you didn't make the best choices when it comes to that. And that's what this Hangman is asking you to do. This Hangman, you're now in a position where you're starting to see things a little differently, and you're starting to frame things differently and asking yourself different questions, right? And I think you're doing that because you don't want to make the wrong choice. You know, you want to know that whatever you're working towards, it's going to grow into something meaningful. And to be honest with yourself about that. So, you know, if this person that you're eyeing, maybe at the end of the day, you may like them, you may have an attraction with them, and it may be high energy. But if at the end of the day, you know it's probably not going to go anywhere, or they haven't exactly presented to you the way you want them to, these cards are talking about being man enough or woman enough to call it like it is. And that doesn't mean that you have to stop talking to somebody, but it does mean that you have to know where to set a boundary. Let's clarify that Page of Cups. Five of Pentacles. The Hierophant. Got the Five of Cups. No, I'm sorry. We have the Two of Swords, the Fool, the Hierophant, and the Five of Pentacles. At the bottom of the deck, I have the Three of Wands. Yeah, again, I mean, all these cards are kind of saying the same thing. The Fool card here, clarifying the Page of Cups. It's a lot of high energy. The Fool card talks about having blind faith, going into something lighthearted, and just going where the wind takes you, you know? We have the Two of Swords, which can talk about having blinders on and not being open to incoming information, and, you know, sort of picking and choosing what we see and what we choose to acknowledge. The Hierophant is a card that talks about long-term, life-altering lessons and our connection to spirit. And it can often talk about spiritual growth and those lessons that get handed down to us that are sometimes not always so pleasant. But at the end of the day, you always get the last laugh because there's evolution in it. And then the Five of Pentacles, that loss. This is a card that signifies terrible loss. Together, these cards are almost a forewarning that even though it's nice to dream and daydream, and in your mind you can see all these possibilities, be open to seeing things for what they really are. Find that balance between being lighthearted and vivacious, but also being mindful of what you've learned over the years and what spirit has tried to teach you, and the lessons that have come your way via heartbreak and all those things, you know. It's still important to keep a light heart about you and to expect that good things will come your way, right? But it's important to also keep one foot on the ground. Let's clarify the Ace of Cups. Here's the Three of Pentacles, okay. I don't know what that was, it's flipped over. All right, we'll stop there. Clarifying the Ace of Cups, we have the Three of Cups, all right. The Empress, hello. And the Three of Pentacles. And the Queen of Wands on the bottom of the deck. There you are. Wow. Wow, Leo. I'm blown away at this. This Ace of Cups, you know, for those who don't know, the Ace of Cups, often it's a big card in the deck because it talks about the start of possible new love, a return to innocence. You know, this is the beginning. This is where it all starts. This is the Ace, and oftentimes it can talk about strong love, life-changing things, you know. And to see the Empress and the Three of Cups and the Three of Wands clarifying this, I get the feeling that you had a feeling this was coming in. Maybe for some of you, maybe you've, put the vibe out and just sort of, maybe you've had your eye out on this person for a long time, and maybe, you've been putting the energy out, and maybe they're just now starting to pick up on it. And I get the feeling that you're looking good, and you are. There's the Empress card. She draws people in. She's got that riz, you know what I mean? And with the Three of Cups there, the Three of Cups talks about celebrations with friends. So I get the feeling that, you're looking good, you're out there social. I feel like your vibe is high and you're drawing this person in. Again, with the Queen of Wands, she is the epitome of the vibe is high. This lady right here is the party. Leo, I just get this feeling that like you're owning a room when you're walking into it, and whoever this person is notices. Like, this person can't help but to be attracted to you right now. I mean, granted, I think you have something to do with that, but this person definitely picks up on your energy for sure. And whatever this is, I get the feeling that it's spicy. It really is. We'll clarify one more card, and then we'll go into an advice spread for you. Let me clarify this Four of Pentacles. Oh, okay. Right off the bat, we have the Lovers. The Wheel. Wow, Leo. This reading is something else so far. And the Four of Cups. All right, so we have the Lovers, the Wheel, the Four of Cups, and then we have the Six of Wands at the bottom of the deck. This is a side story. For some of you guys, if you relate to this, there could have maybe been a situation that you were already in that maybe you just weren't feeling anymore when you met this new person that sort of pulled your energy another way. And whatever the case, the energy with this new person is just animal attraction. And it almost feels like with me, with this wheel here, that it could be a really great time for you both when it comes to both of you and where you are in your lives respectively. Some of you guys, maybe both of you, are fresh out of relationships and it just sort of happened at the right time. There's something about that. Let me clarify this Four of Cups. No. Eight of Cups. Oh, shit. Sorry, guys. Technical difficulty. I'm putting this back. Clarifying the Four of Cups, I've got the Knight of Wands and the Eight of Cups. Yeah, and then we've got the High Priestess at the bottom of the deck. There definitely could have been a pocket of you guys that walked away from something because it just wasn't keeping your attention anymore. You weren't interested in it anymore. And also, this new person too, that's another thing. Like, you can't help but to be focused on them. Like, they just have this energy that you can't get enough of. When they walk into a room, they're all you can see, hear, and think about, you know. You have a major attraction to this person. And I think it's mutual. And it's like, whatever you were in maybe prior, you walked away from. Because this new connection here is exciting, it's fun, it's energetic, there's spontaneity. There's something in this new person that you haven't found in other people. And it's beautiful. And let me tell you, again, with this wheel and the lovers, this is right place, right time. This is somebody that is going to change your life. And I don't know how they're going to, but that lovers card is not a card to be played with. It's a very powerful card. Right along with the wheel. These are both two major arcana cards. And I would also be mindful of both of you guys watching the karma that you bring into this relationship. If you do end up dating, please be mindful of the karma that you're bringing in. Past relationships, shit like that. That's something to be mindful of. I don't know if this person has patterns with old exes, but it might be worth finding that out. High Priestess at the bottom of the deck, encouraging you to use your intuition when it comes to that. I just feel like you can't see anything else but this person. This person is just all you see. Like, you don't want anybody else. This person fucking does it for you, right? There is nobody or nothing else. This is the person that you want. Point blank, period. Perfect. Okay, let's do you an advice spread, and then, yeah. Spirit, let's get some advice for our Leos. Give me some advice for our Leo friends. What a powerful, powerful fucking situation and reading. It's very youthful. I mean, makes me feel like when I was, you know, in love for the first real time as a kid. It's just got that energy to it. Okay. See what we got so far. We've got the Nine of Wands. The King of Wands. I knew I was going to see him at some point in this reading. We'll talk about why. The Eight of Pentacles. Again, this definitely could be somebody you work with. And the Moon. At the bottom of the deck, we have the World. Okay, so what's the advice here? Underneath that, we have the High Priestess and the Three of Pentacles. The advice here is, like I said earlier, use your head, quite literally. This energy here is enough to make you float off the ground. Spirit's advice is, this is going to be a wonderful journey that you're going to experience, but you need to keep yourself grounded and to keep on guard. Not to say anything bad is going to happen, but you don't want to be blindsided. And the thing is like, when love is fresh and new, you don't see flaws. You don't see, we're not looking for that shit, right? It's only after you've been in it some time that all of a sudden, you know, we don't see these people as gods anymore, and now they're just human. So again, if I were you, there is something there about finding out this person's dating history, maybe some habits, some cycles, and watch the karma that's brought into this relationship by both of you guys. There's also another message here of to continue to go after the things you've been working for. Continue, like, don't give this situation all of your energy. Spirit is asking for you to continue staying focused on yourself and your goals and going after what it is that you want and things that you've always wanted. We have to be able to strike the balance, right? Between being butt crazy in love and giving somebody all of our time, but also maintaining our goals and keeping individuality. So continue focusing on yourself while going and experiencing life, and understand that the things, the ups and downs, it's all a part of your growth and your evolution. And I think whatever this is really going to bring out a side of you that maybe you're not familiar with. There might be a lot of growth associated with this. And so also, we can't forget where we're going or where we've come from. So while you're going and exploring, don't forget past lessons that you've learned, and just keep your feet on the ground. You know what I mean? That's all. I'll stop it there. Leo, wow, what fucking reading. This was fantastic. This is for my Leos for June 2024. If you resonated with this reading, give me a like and a subscribe. It all helps. Leave a comment. I would love to hear from you. Yeah. Wow. Okay. So I will see you guys next month. Have a great June. Bye, Leo.